Hello, young leaders. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are. How are you guys? I hope you guys are fine and still have the energy, especially this positive energy to be still on this onboarding session. Before we proceed, we would like to express our sincere gratitude. To start the main session, I would like to welcome Naomi Iris Verzola as Young Southeast Asia representative. So without further ado, Naomi, the floor is yours.
Okay. We'll just wait for the screen to start sharing before I proceed. Oh, all right. Okay. Hello. Before I explain the campaign, I would like to introduce our group. Next slide, please. So we are a group of young advocates from Southeast Asia, and our primary goal is to educate individuals about responsible face mask usage and the Sustainable Development Goal 13, which is climate action. Once in a while, we organize free webinars about our cause, so we encourage you all to stay tuned regarding these webinars. Moving forward, on behalf of my group, I would like to thank you for joining this campaign program. What will you get during this program? Firstly, you're going to receive an e-certificate, and then you will have the opportunity to broaden your network. We hope that you will maximize our Telegram group and breakout session later to introduce yourselves and create connections with other participants today. Thirdly, you will receive a mentorship program for the top 6 most outstanding volunteers. Fourthly, you will broaden your knowledge about environmental causes and movements. And lastly, you will experience a volunteer program. There are 3 parts of the program. So right now, we are already in phase 2. Phase 1 actually consists of your registration up until following our social media account. Phase 2 is starting right now, the onboarding session. And the most important part of phase 2 is that you will be using your social media accounts to share posts and create awareness about Young C's platform. So it will start tomorrow until the 15th. Here you are tasked to share posts on your social media accounts, just like I mentioned a while ago, and we will be providing you with the graphics to post on your accounts via our Telegram group. So always check our Telegram group starting tomorrow for the posts that you're going to use. You are actually given a maximum of 8 posts to share. So please refer to your booklets for the scoring system, and please do not forget to tag our account whenever you are posting, sharing graphics that we will be providing on Telegram. The third phase is that you will be November 16th to the 18th. We would like for y'all to be creative as you can. You can post a reel, an infographic, a video, a post, etc. We hope that you will be as creative as you can. It will revolve around the topic tackling environmental threat of disposable mask waste. So we will base your scores in the following criteria. So firstly is creativity, originality, relevance, impact, and presentation. So when you post, please do not forget again to tag our account. So that is the main gist of phase 3. Um, After the campaign period, we will be sending you a Google Form link via Telegram again, where you will have to fill out the requirements. Only participants who does this and accumulate a total of 150 points will receive the certificate. So this part is also very important. So your main goal during this campaign is to accumulate at least 150 points in order for you to receive the e-certificate. So on November 21st, we will be conducting the closing and awarding ceremony and announcing the top 6 outstanding volunteers who will be joining the mentorship program. So next slide, please. So once again, here is our timeline. So the onboarding session, which is right now, and the first campaign, which will start tomorrow until the 15th. The second campaign, which will run on the 16th to the 18th. And we would like for you to fill out the feedback form on November 19th. And we would invite you all to attend our awarding and closing campaign session on the 21st. So if you have any questions regarding the campaign, please do not hesitate to ask us today or reach out to us via Telegram. So that's it about the campaign. I hope that this opportunity made your questions more clearer. And thank you. And I would like to give the mic back to the host.
Okay, thank you, Naomi.
Mhm.
I'm gonna stop sharing the screen. Okay, now we're moving to question and answer session. In this session, you can ask us any question related to campaign of youth. Yeah, you can use this Q&A session to ask a lot of questions. Like maybe you're still confused about the rules, about the requirements or anything. You can just ask us here. I would like to respond to Luis Tate from Ghana. I'm gonna respond to Luis Tete first. I hope there will be reminders of the upcoming activities in the Telegram group. Yeah, we will remind you guys every single day, especially along the 8 days. So yeah, no worries about that. So there are two people raised hand. You can ask us now.
Hello, can you
Anyway,
hear me?
it's clear. Anyway, before you ask, can you rename your name into country underscore? Okay.
My name is Lloyd Muma from Zambia.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, my question is that just a verification. I've joined I've managed to join the campaigns via Zoom, but I haven't registered yet.
Yeah.
Can you get me?
Is the question is like you haven't registered yet?
I haven't registered yet. Yes. And also on Telegram, I haven't registered yet.
Is there any problem about it?
The problem, the link I was using, isn't working. So it's saying that they've stopped accepting anymore.
Okay.
I was saying that I haven't registered yet. I was trying to register, although it was saying that they've stopped accepting.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
the registration actually closed a couple of hours ago, but you were still able to join this meeting, right?
Yes.
Okay. So maybe you can send us your name and then we can add you to the registered participants.
So how am I going to send the my details?
You can send it on Telegram.
All right.
Would that be okay? So I have another question here from Lawrence. So Aldi, I think you can answer this. Is sharing through Instagram stories considered as sharing posts and can accumulate points? I mean
Okay.
points.
So the answer is no. So we will calculate all the points by the post, not the story. But sharing to your story, it will what is it? It will help you maybe to spread the information to a lot of people. So the answer is no, but it's a good thing if you want to share it to your story. Naomi, I think we would like to invite people who already raised hand first. We will move to Irfan from Indonesia. Sure.
Okay, thank you, Aldi. Thank you, Naomi, for this opportunity to ask. I want to ask, Does this campaign of youth, this campaign have a legal law so that when we want to include the certificate letter, it can be accounted for. Thank you.
Yeah, can you repeat the question
Okay,
again?
sorry. Does this campaign, the campaign of youth, have a legal law so that when we want to include the certificate letter, it can be accounted for?
So we don't really have the law. I mean, it's just like for the plus point. I mean, like it's not very we cannot really say that it's legal, but it is can be a plus point for you to add that certificate to any programs or anything that you need to. Okay, we will move to Marvin Calarion from the Philippines.
Okay, prior to everything, let courtesy and peace be expressed to everyone. So, I really appreciate this program since we are just aiming or advocating for sustainable development. But regarding with the contest, I would like to ask for like at the end of the program, we will receive an e-certificate. So, may I know how could we able to track if like na if we get the 150 points, which is required points for us to get the e-certificate, like track our progress of getting that 150 points because yeah, I'm just experiencing internet connection.
Okay, thank you, Marvin. Naomi, would you like to answer the
Yeah,
question?
sure. You can actually refer to your handbooks for the total points for each task that you're going to do. So it's up to you to track how many points you've already accumulated, and then at the end of the campaign, we are actually going to provide a Google form link where you need to fill out and then put all your posts there.
Okay, from Engelgans, do our campaign action based on SDGs problem? Okay, Naomi, would you like to answer the question?
Okay, so our campaign will focus about sustainable face mask usage. So it's also interrelated with climate action. So that's Sustainable Development 13. We'll campaign for the posts. We are actually only going to provide you with the actual graphics. So yeah, I hope I answered that right.
Okay, thank you, Naomi. Moving to another question from Prebianti from Indonesia. He's asking regarding to the campaign challenge on 16 to 18, we have to create our own interesting campaign, right? So I want to ask, like, is there any example of our challenge campaign?
If you go to our Instagram account, you can see videos there and posts that you can take inspiration on when creating your campaign.
Yeah, and also like for the 8 days of campaigns, we will give you the post that you need to post on your public Instagram account, so you can make them as the example for your challenge of the campaign. Yeah. Okay, I hope that answer your question. So another question from Mentari from Indonesia. Would you like to re-explain the concept about the content that we will make through Instagram account? So the third, yeah, the third challenge, the second phase. Yeah, this one. Okay, Naomi, can you help us to explain, re-explain again?
Yes, sure. Okay, so for the third challenge, you're actually going to create your own content. We we are not already going to provide you with any graphics to post. So you can create a video reel, a photo, a poster, an infographic, etc. that you can share on your social media account. You can take inspiration from our previous posts on our Instagram account, or you can be as creative as you can, as long as the post will revolve around the topic tackling environmental threat of disposable mask usage. So for this one, we will be scoring you based on the following criterias: your creativity, originality, relevance, impact, and presentation. So to be clear, we are not already going to provide you with the graphics. You are going to create your own.
Okay, I hope that answered your question. Okay, we'll move to Reshma from India. Should we keep the screenshot of our post? Okay, so I'm just gonna directly answer the question. So you don't need to keep the screenshots, but in the end, like uh in the evaluation form that you need to fill on 19th of November, we will ask you to fill the link. What is it? To fill your link of your post there. So you don't need to screenshot all the posts. We just need your links in the end. So as long as you post all your posts through your Instagram account, it will be okay. So you don't need to keep anything. We will move to Za Chung Lian from Myanmar. How could I know that how many points that I have already got during the campaign? Yeah, I think it's already asked before. For the content, do we use English or our own language? Yeah.
You can feel free to use English or your own language. That would be amazing if you can also use your own language.
Okay, thank you. I think there is none here. Got it. Okay. So if there is nothing more to ask, we will move to okay, there is there is one left. So the point so it's from Engel Ganusa again. So the point based on the posting total, not by the type of the post. Okay. Can you answer that, Naomi?
So the point based on the posting total. Yes, actually the pointing system is actually based on how many posts you're going to share. And there's actually no criteria about how many number of likes your posts will reach.
Yeah, but for the second challenge, which is the second phase, there are the criteria for that. So you can, yeah. Next, the slide, please. Yeah, for this one, um, there are criteria for your post. Like it could be the video reel, the photo, the poster, or infographic. For each post, I mean for each content, we will judge it from creativity, which is like the maximum is 15 point, originality 15 point, relevance like 10 points, and the impact and presentation 10 points. So just this part, you guys will have different points compared to the others. But from aside from this, as long as you post the post that we will give you later, you will have the same points, something like that. Could we get the PowerPoint file? Thank you, Aldi and Naomi. Okay, for the PowerPoint file, it's actually the same as the booklet. So you guys can have the booklet from the link that we shared earlier. So it's exactly the same. Okay, from Engel Ganusa again. Is the second and three phase is a different part. The phase 3 is the second phase of campaign. Sorry, we confused everything. Yeah. So the phase 1 is like the registration. The phase 2 is the first phase of campaign itself. And the phase 3, the second phase of campaign. So it's just like the first campaign and the second campaign. Basically, it's about that. Another question from now, Nufail Kato from the Philippines. In line with the second phase, number 5 will be okay to upload a 2 or more campaign material in a single post. Okay. Could you answer that for us, Naomi?
Okay, so is it okay to upload 2 or more campaign materials in a single post? So you mean like a carousel? So if it's a carousel, no, actually you're not allowed to upload 2 or more posts in 2 or more graphics in one post. You're only allowed to share one image per post.
Okay, I think Engel Ganusa has a lot of questions here. Which one is it again? What are we talking about here, Engel? Is it counted as 1 or point or 2 points? No. Okay, for Engel Ganusa, we already answered the question. If we post more than a picture, so you don't need to post more than a picture or a video or any other content. You just need to post it one. Either it's video, poster, picture, or any infographic. It's just one. So there is no more than one. So there is no differences of the judgments. Okay. Okay. From Maud Fugar, please can we have these slides after this meeting? So again, these slides is the same as the booklet, and we already shared it to you guys, the good booklet. So either the slides, I mean the presentation or the booklet, it's just the same. So you guys can just read all these requirements or information from the booklet. Thank you. Okay, Naomi, there is another question. Will there be a specific color to use for the photo or poster in phase 3? There is a specific color?
None at all. You can be as creative as you can.
Okay, again. Okay, can we post more than 3 graphic? No, the answer is no. On the phase 2, like it's on like 16 to 18, you guys just need to post one content only. It's either video, infographic, photo, or anything else. Okay, so there is no more than one. Okay, there is someone who raised his hand.
Can you get me?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, cool. So I wanted to, I raised a concern in the chat box, but you didn't address it. So my concern was mainly on the booklet. From the presentation you're doing, I can see that your booklet, based on the screen sharing you're doing, your booklet has dates in terms of how the challenge is going to evolve. So I noticed that on challenge 2, it's moving from the 7th to the 15th, if I noticed, but in our booklet, there are no dates. So that's why my concern was mainly, are we supposed to post everything on one day, or we post things on different days? Because our booklet is not showing the dates like the screen sharing you're doing. It's not showing the dates. I wanted an answer as to whether we can post on one day everything in terms of the challenge, or we do it based on the dates that are outlined in the screen sharing you're doing. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Vincent. Naomi, can you answer the question for us?
Sure. So actually, you're going on on uh the second phase, or the main first phase of the campaign on November 7th to 15th. We're only going to post one post per day. During that time frame. Did I get it right? So whenever we send you posts on Telegram, make sure to post those materials in order for you to get those points during those days. Did I get it right? Yeah. So if the dates are not on your booklet, you please we will also be sending this on the Telegram group to avoid confusion. So phase two will run on November 7th to 15th, and the third phase is going to be on the 16th until I think that's the 18th.
Okay, another question is, can I also share on LinkedIn or Facebook? Yeah, the answer is sure. You can share it anywhere. And then from Engel Ganus again, is the most preferred posting, sir? Because I think like it will be interesting consideration to make a great site. Yes, we will choose like 6 most outstanding digital campaigner. So make sure on the second phase, which is the phase 3, which is from 16 to 18 November, you will make your best content. Either it's video, photo, poster, or infographic. So to make sure that you can be included to the top 6 most outstanding campaigner. Okay? So do your best and we'll see you later. Yeah, I think that's it for the question and answer session. If you guys still have any question to ask, uh, feel free to ask us on the Telegram group. Okay. Okay, we'll move to networking session. So now, in this session, it's time for you guys to meet and have conversation about anything with other volunteers in the breakout room. So we will randomly separate you guys into how many people in New York? There is like around six. Oh no, yeah, 68. So maybe it will be around 7 rooms, and each room will have 10 people in it. You guys can talk about anything with those 9 other people, like literally anything. But if you guys still confused and don't know what to ask, so here's some guidance for networking that we can share with you. Okay, for the first guidance, introduce yourself to the group of your breakout room. For example, like introduce your name, like what is your name, where are you from, and then like what are you doing now, do you study or do you work or do you do other activities or etc. The second guidance could be you can tell them your story as volunteer. Maybe like, is this your first time being in this volunteer program? Or like, how is the volunteering done in your community? Like, why do you want to join this program or etc. Those are just example questions. Okay, for the third guidance, you can ask and share your experience related to SDG number 13, which is climate action. The question could be like, do you know about the SDGs? Like, yeah. Have you attended SDG related event before? Like, especially about the SDG number 13, which is climate action? Like, do you think that the connection between SDG number 13 and COVID? What is your opinion about the impact of the pandemic to the environment? Those are just example questions, and you can literally again, like you can literally ask anyone anything. Just feel free to do it. And then this session will happen twice. First breakout room and the second breakout room. Each session will last 15 minutes. and there is no one who will guide you guys when you are in the breakout room. So there is just like 10 people in it, and it's literally from the volunteers. So you guys can talk about anything to each other. Okay, now we will separate you guys into 7 rooms. And please help us to accept breakout room on your screen. Thank you. Okay. Waiting for the other volunteers to join the main room, I would like to ask some people about their experience during the networking session. So how is it, guys? There is anyone that would like to share their experience with us tonight? You can raise your hand and tell us about how it was going on back there in the breakout room. Yeah, you can raise your hand now before we enter our second breakout room session. Okay, there are 3 participants. Okay. You can go, Moses Lardola. Okay.
Yes, thank you very much. It's really amazing. Yeah, joining my group, that was room 2. I think it was encouraging. Everybody contributed to his or her quota concerning volunteerism and all networking issues. I think I really enjoyed it. Yes, it's really lovely, and we hope to continue on this program. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Moses. Another from Marvin. Okay.
Okay, prior to everything, let courtesy and peace be expressed to everyone. So I am Marvin Colorion from the Philippines. So throughout my experience in our breakout room, so we totally were not yet like we don't even some people are not being introduced because of the time, but I definitely say that based on the person that stated, Mr. George, Mr. Isaac, and everyone there are, yeah, they have the heart of for the action, especially that they are promoting the SDG. They have the different field that contributes meaningfully, especially in fighting climate action and promoting sustainability within the particular their country. And with that, like, I saw the eagerness, the desire, the power, and the commitment of how these young people, particularly me myself from the Philippines, I am also volunteering and doing some causes, especially in fighting climate action. And with that, yeah, like, it's such a great platform, especially that we are just promoting not just in one country but whole Southeast Asia, particularly in the whole world, the general essence of how climate action, starting with the action from the young or the people like us, young generation, can multiply and even know how to deal with that particular climate solution. And with that, I would like to coin that the aphorism of the Shana Barber: if not now, when? If not you, then who? So the time to act is now. So thank you so much. God bless.
Okay, thank you, Marvin. Wow. It's such great experience that I heard from you. Thank you for sharing it with us. Okay, we will move to Rabiatu Afariwa from Ghana.
Hello, so good afternoon from Ghana. My name is Rabia, so you can call me Rabi. Yeah, I wanted to join with the breakout session, but I had problems with my network. Where I am has problems when it comes to network and data stuff. But with a few moments I was able to join, I had some good insights with the way people were trying to moderate and introduce themselves and what they want to do. Moving forward, I would wish that we either have sessions like this or we base on something that's with network issues won't be a problem to us no matter where we are coming from. Yeah. So good luck to us in everything that we are going to do from henceforth. Yeah. My network would also stop soon. So in case I go away, please know that it's just network issues. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Rabi. So, yeah, thank you for everyone, especially to Moses Lardola, Marvin Colarion, and Rabiato. who already shared their stories and experiences with us tonight during the first networking session. And it seems like you guys excited to meet another session of breakout room. So now we will move to another breakout room to have another conversation, and we hope that you guys now can maybe could have another great conversation to each other. So again, please help us to accept breakout room on your screen. Yeah, thank you. Okay, guys. So again, while we are waiting for the other volunteers to join the main room, I would like to ask again, uh, your experience during the networking session, especially for the second session. So how is it, guys? You can raise your hand again, and I'll let you to share it with all the volunteers. Okay, we can start with Naim Munir Ghana.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon. That is with my country because we are in the we are the rest of the world for this great opportunity. I think it was a great session with our room because most of us talked about the current issue with regards to climate change and what it is doing, what their country is doing to fight against it. And we also talk about the world meeting at Glasgow, that is UK, United Kingdom, to discuss pertinent issues that are good in order to combat climate change and other matters arise. So it was fun, it was entertaining, and it was educative as well. Yeah, I think in a brief, that is what we talked about.
Okay, thank you, Naim. Okay, we'll go to Sierra Leone. Okay. Yeah.
Yes. I was in group 1, and we had discussions anyway, and we had several others who introduced themselves and what they're doing, and as well as what currently they're impacting in terms of change. So like I was amongst those that introduced themselves, and of course, and as for me, and I've been taking a lot of climate actions in my community. Despite I do have low turnout from other young people in terms of collaborations, but like within myself, I tried my own very best. Think globally and act locally. So like I believe in that. So despite all this, despite sometimes you try to meet people, like for example, like it's so good having several others in a platform and working together, raising your voice and putting actions together to add value to the society. But like for me in my country, Sierra Leone, amongst young people, it's a problem. We lack the spirit of volunteerism, especially when it comes to community development. We complain a lot. A lot of young people complain, but they do not take action. We keep on blaming the leaders. We keep on blaming our policymakers, but yet we are not taking actions. So it's a problem. But again, our leaders do have some problems because when it comes to creating the platform for young people to spread the very change, problem. So like due to such feedback from the leaders sometimes try to deter young people's their effort towards community development. So it's a problem anyway. So like being part of such platform like this, the young say, so it's a really wonderful moment for me. At least I've met with people who are actually adding values to their society across the world. So I'm very happy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, James. Okay. We will move to. Oh, it's Marvin again. Do you want to share it again, Marvin? Okay.
Okay, so for me, yeah, I just being put on the room 7 again, and then definitely room 7, yeah, very interactive, knowing how I was also learning their causes, especially that our brothers there from Africa, yeah, they have a lot of causes like so inspiring, like I think like in our phase 3, like they can able to contribute well, definitely. And then like the general prospect or the general viewpoints for me on the on my discussion, on our discussion on room 7, like we learn a lot from each other. And then yeah, some other girls are shy, but we remain like active and resilient, especially in taking action to the climate. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Marvin, for share again your experience for the second session of breakout room. We still have another one. It's Vincent. Okay.
Okay, hello everyone.
Yeah, hello, Vincent.
Okay, so in both sessions, I was in room 3, although the participants were different in the second session. They were both interesting actually. The second session, I got to learn of the challenges that other countries, like one presenter from Indonesia and the other one was from Ghana. So the presenter from Indonesia talked about how carbon emission is affecting climate change in the country. Then the other presenter from Ghana talked about illegal mining that is affecting that country. And when we come back to my country, which is Zambia, I would say the biggest climate factor in terms of the adverse effect it's having, I would say it's deforestation, because most local people back here in Zambia cutting down trees so that they can, make firewood, especially those people that are located in the rural setup of the country. So it was a good networking session. I had a great time meeting the other people, actually so inspiring, and they're looking forward to having a great time on this campaign of youth in terms of climate action. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Vincent, for sharing your experience during the first and the second session of breakout room. Okay, we still have another one. It's from Mentari from Indonesia.
Hey, thanks for the opportunity. My name is Mentari. I'm from Indonesia. So my experience to be a volunteer is basically a month ago I participated in Festival Pesona Selat Lembe, which is kind of like festival to promote our culture. And the Lembe Island is located in Bitung City, a side of Bitung City. So the goals to follow to be a volunteer in Festival Selat Lembe, because I currently taking internship in tourism. So it is improves my networking, and also it is improve my soft skills, especially communication. And I met a lot of people, a lot of amazing people, and improved myself to be brave to add more experiences. And also I met a lot of people with their unique creativity, and it was pretty fun. I hope that it will be as fun as I will follow this something else. Thank you a lot.
Yeah, thank you, Mentari, for sharing with us. Yeah, I think there is no one else who would like to share their experience during the first or the second session of the breakout room. So I would like to say thank you to especially Naim Muniru, to James, Marvin Kalarian, Vincent Baya, and Mentari, who already shared their stories and experiences with us tonight during the second networking session. Thank you guys for joining networking session with us earlier. I hope you guys can meet another volunteer who has the same interest with you and can help them as friends as well. Okay, moving to the attendance form. So don't forget to fill the attendance form on this link. You can go to this link which already displayed on the screen, or maybe the committee will share it through the chat box, so you guys can just like click it and just fill the form. And for a little reminder, Attending this meeting and filling the attendance form will give you 20 points for this campaign. And again, only volunteers who can reach at least 150 points will earn the certificate. Okay, maybe I will just give you some minutes to fill the attendance form. If you guys have any problem with the link, just chat on the chat box. Thank you.
You can get the link on the chat box. It's already there.
Is everyone done with filling the form yet? Okay. Before we end this onboarding session, we will have documentation session. So please open your camera so we can have the best pictures of you. Our committee will have this session for counting the documentation session.
First slide. 1, 2, 3. The second one. 1, 2, 3. The last slide. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Thank you for the documentation session with us. Okay, before we move forward, it seems there are some problems about the attendance form. Okay, can someone like who complain about it like talk here? What really happening?
Hello.
So,
Even if I haven't been registered yet, still I can fill the form. And also, once I was trying to fill the form, the volunteer number couldn't see it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, for Leod, you can contact us through DM on the Instagram, so we can fill your attendance field later. Okay. For Leod, and then who else again? Fusing Mo from Myanmar, and then like Sulin Latsan from Myanmar. Yeah, there are 3 people who cannot really access the attendance form, so you guys can contact us on Instagram. Is that okay? So this is the end of everything, everyone. As the representative of Yangtze, I would like to say thank you to all the volunteers from 23 countries who already attended this onboarding session. For all the communication, again, we will share it on Telegram group. To whoever who hasn't joined the group yet, please kindly join the group. Thank you again for everyone. Have a good day. See you next time. Bye-bye.